Welcome to another episode of Third and Three with Coach Roger Holmes. I'm Jason Holcomb, your host as always, and here's Coach. Coach, the ball didn't roll in our favor at the end of the game, but man, did our boys put up some fight, held one of the top recruits in the state. Just held them at bay, fought hard into overtime. I know you had to be proud of them for the fight they put up in Lamar County the other night.
Jason, our effort was phenomenal. Our physicality was good. People talk about how stats don't tell the story, and they don't. The bottom line is the stat on the scoreboard. But I think we outgained them offensively like 350 to 130. We lost the game. Mental mistakes, unforced errors. We had 4 or 5 quarterback center exchange problems. We lost one of those. It's been something that has shown itself in practice that we got to continue to work on to get better at. We broke down in our PAT field goal operation. We had 3 bad snaps the other night. That doesn't mean that's what cost us the game, but that's been a staple here for the last several years. Lamonte Doherty is a phenomenal long snapper. He just had one of those nights where it was terrible. So we did not get 2 extra points attempts in the air. We had a chance with 14 seconds to go to kick a 20-yard field goal to win the game. We didn't get the snap executed there. And then also right before that, the guy that was player of the week for us the week before, Trey Baldwin, had a ball in his hands, which I know he feels terrible about because he thinks he's the guy that's going to make those big plays, and normally he does. It just didn't happen on that time. So it was a tough loss. I hope it's one that we can build off of because Lamar was a very good football team. We did do a good job defensively of containing C.J. Allen.
Yes,
I think he had about 80 yards total on about 20 rushing attempts. So for us to be able to do that was huge, but in the overtime, he carried it twice and he got it in the end zone on the second attempt in overtime. Then they made their extra point, ended up beating us 21-20.
But man, a classic game reminds me of Stevens County a long time ago. Those types of games where it's just 2 really quality football programs clashing heads and somebody's got to lose. Hopefully we're going to pick up the pieces, but before we talk about that, we want to celebrate our Optim Player of the Week. All right, Coach, Xavier carried the ball like 8 times for 50 yards and a touchdown, and he's always bringing good effort. I know for you, seeing him trying to improve steadily across the season is going to be real important for the Irish.
Well, I think Xavier had a great night on both sides of the ball, Jason. Our Mike linebacker's key and responsibilities playing against the wing T offense is track the fullback, and that was C.J. Allen. As everybody we've mentioned before, a 225-pound running back, number 3 national linebacker prospect. Well, Xavier led our team in tackles as a sophomore, going and tracking that fullback and doing a great job with him. Then offensively, he didn't get a lot of snaps in game 1. He's just a sophomore playing behind Damari Foster, who also had a heck of a game for us the other night. But I think now we've been able to develop, we can understand a little confidence level, and that makes us better. I go back and I think about Will Griffith.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and Thomas Barnes. Both of them are starting linebackers for you, but they both play fullback, so they can rest each other on offense, which will in turn make us better on the defensive side of the ball.
Yes, it's always so fun when you've got 2 quality fullbacks because they give just a little something different. One might have a burst, one might have a bam, and that's just awesome. So congratulations to Xavier. We want to thank our folks at Optim again. They do such a fantastic job taking care of our players, and it's not just during the games, guys. It's all across the week, and it's across all our sports. Coach Melissa's everywhere. You'll see her at a softball game. You'll see her at a football game. You see her at a volleyball match. So make sure if you see those folks out and about the community to thank them because they do such a fantastic job keeping all our student athletes in good shape. And we need to be in good shape, Coach, because we're coming back home to the Shamrock Bowl, and it's another big test for us. ECI is a traditional power. They've had some quality guys that have come through the program. They've gone on to Division I schools. I know that you guys are preparing, but tell me, what do we have to do this week to come out with a win?
Well, again, I think we're facing an explosive style offense. You know, the difference in them and Lamar is they're not quite as fast at fullback, but they're still big at fullback. But their running back positions seem to be a little more breakaway speed maybe than what Lamar County brought to the table. They're a wing T team also, but they're a little more balanced in their run pass. Their quarterback, I think, is the coach's son. You can tell it with his savvy and his poise on the field, and they'll open it up and take a few more chances throwing the football. Defensively, fast, aggressive, and what they've shown to this point is a vast different looks on the defensive side of the football. They've been in about 5 different defenses, and whenever you face that, it goes back to you being solid and sound in your blocking assignments. And then obviously we've got to improve in our kicking game this week.
Well, hopefully we can improve in all areas, all phases. We want you guys to come watch that work in progress. 7:30 is our kickoff. We always get things going a little bit earlier. Tailgate's always happening. You know, it's still a momentous season for us. It's our 100th season. I know we had our 1,000th game the other day, but the 100th season's ongoing for the rest of this year. So definitely want you guys to come out and support. Want to encourage you to go ahead and still buy those season tickets. It'll save you some money when you get to the gate. Want to make sure that you guys come out. It's 7:30 again, kickoff. We're going to be playing ECI. It's going to be a quality football game against 2 fantastic football teams. Hope you guys will come out. This has been 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes.